Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss about second year botany, unit 1, plant physiology, chapter 4, photosynthesis, in which we are going to discuss about 2 marks question answers, very short answer questions. So already you learnt about photosynthesis. So it is the important life processes which is carried out by the green plants. They liberate oxygen into the atmosphere and also prepare the carbohydrates by this process and making survival of the other organisms. So now in second year botany, the first 2 marks question is name the processes name the processes which takes place in the grana and stroma regions of chloroplast. You know that chloroplasts are the cell organelles which are present in the plant cell. They are responsible to carry out photosynthesis. So this is the chloroplast in which two regions are there. So this is the when you take this is the grana. So this entire portion is stroma. This total portion is the stroma. This is the grana. So here in light phase occurs on grana. Light phase occurs on grana, which leads to formation of ATP and NADPH2. Dark phase occurs in the stroma, leads to formation of glucose, sugar, or carbohydrate. So that here photosynthesis is occurs in two phases, light phase and dark phase. So the light phase occurs on grana, dark phase occurs in stroma. In light phase the products are ATP, NADPH2 and oxygen. In dark phase formation of sugar, production of sugar, we can see that. So this is, so next go to the second question. Where does the photolysis of water occur? What is its significance? So photolysis of photo means light, lysis means breakdown. So here water molecule is breakdown, water molecule is breakdown, water molecule is so now we are going to discuss about second question. The second question is where does photolysis of water occurs? What is its significance? So photo means light, lysis means breakdown. So here water molecule is breakdown in the presence of light. So this process is occurred in the lumens of thylakoids of the chloroplast. During photosynthesis, plants release oxygen by this mechanism. So by the photolysis of water, oxygen is liberated, means we can conclude that oxygen is liberated from the water. So the following chemical equation, we know that about the liberation of the oxygen from the water molecule. So here what happen, H2O, one water molecule is there. In the presence of sunlight, it break down and produces 2 protons, 2 electrons and off oxygen molecule. So if the one molecule is breakdown, half oxygen molecule is breakdown. If the 2 water molecules are breakdown, 4 protons, 4 electrons, 1 oxygen is liberated. So in this question what we understand, photolysis of water means breakdown of the water molecule in the presence of sunlight, which occurs in the lumens of thylakoids of chloroplasts, lumens of thylakoids of chloroplasts. Next, so third question, how many molecules of ATP and NADPH are needed to fix a molecule of CO2 in C3 plants? Where does this process is occurred? So there will be 3 molecules of ATP, 2 molecules of NADPH are needed to fix 1 molecule of CO2 in the C3 plants. It occurs in the stroma of chloroplast. So C3 cycle occurs in the stroma of the chloroplast. So to fix 1 carbon dioxide molecule, there will be 3 ATP molecules and 2 NADPH molecules are required. Mention the components of ATPase enzyme. ATPase enzyme, what is their location? Which part of the enzyme shows conformational changes? So the ATPase enzyme consists of 2 parts, that is F0 and F1 portions. F0 portion, it is embedded in the membrane of thylakoid. F1 portion, it protrudes so ATPase enzyme, it consists of 2 parts, that is F0 portion and F1. The F0 portion, it is embedded in the membrane of thylakoid. So for example, this is the thylakoid. So the F0 portion is embedded in this F0 portion. The F1 portion, this is, it protrude outside, so comes outside, protrude. So this is the F1 inside F0. So this is the thylakoid membrane. This is the thylakoid membrane. Inside it is the F0. This is the F1. So in this way, ATPase enzyme is made up of, and F1 portion of ATPase can shows conformational changes to produce ATP. So ATP, to produce ATP mainly, F1 portion is bring changes to formation of ADP into ATP. This is you have to keep in your mind. And so distinguish between action spectrum and absorption spectrum. The graph to showing rate of photosynthesis at different wavelengths of light is called action spectrum. The graph showing light absorption of photosynthesis pigment at different wavelengths is called absorption spectrum. So action spectrum means rate of photosynthesis is different wavelengths. So you know that the wavelength is different. So light rays is consist of different lights. You can take ultraviolet, UV, that is infrared rays, visible light, like that. So wavelength, the rate of photosynthesis is different in wavelength of light is called action spectrum. The graph showing light absorption of photosynthetic pigments at different wavelengths is called absorption spectrum. So in different wavelengths, if pigments absorbing the light, so these are the pigments. So when they pigments taken the light in different wavelengths, that is called absorption spectrum. So there will be two spectrums are there, action spectrum and absorption spectrum. Next, sixth question is, of the basic raw materials of photosynthesis, what is reduced and what is oxidized? So already you know that. So during photosynthesis, the mechanism of CO2 molecule are reduced and H2O molecules are oxidized. So you know that you take in any chemical equation, there will be a oxidation reaction is there, there will be a reduction reaction is there. So that which chemical molecule is undergo reduced means carbon dioxide. Which chemical molecule undergo oxidized means water molecule. So CO2 get reduced, water get oxidized. This is you have to keep in our mind. Seventh question. Define the law of limiting factors proposed by the Blackman. Define the law of limiting factor. So according to Blackman, if a process is conditioned as to its rapidity by a number of separate factors, the rate of the process is limited by that factor that is present in a relative minimum value. So whenever a factor is present in minimum relative value, then that factor is said to be law of limiting factor. Law of limiting factor. So if any factor is determine the rate of photosynthesis maximum, so that off rate is nothing but we can say that law of limiting factor. So this one is given by the Blackman. So eighth question, what is the primary acceptor of CO2 in C3 plants? What is the first stable compound formed in the Calvin cycle? You know that C3 cycle or C3 plants are Calvin cycle, in which one is takes the CO2? Ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate, it is a 5 carbon compound which takes the carbon dioxide. So RUBP takes the carbon dioxide in the C3 plants first. So then which is converted into phosphoglyceric acid, it is a 3 carbon compound. So carbon dioxide is received by in C3 plants RUBP, then it produced a chemical compound is called PGA, phosphoglyceric acid. What is the primary acceptor of CO2 in C4 plants? What is the first formed compound formed as a result of primary carboxylation in C4 plants? So in C4 plants, PEP is taken the carbon dioxide, that is 3 carbon compound which receives the carbon dioxide in the C4 plants, and oxaloacetic acid a 4 carbon compound is formed. Oxaloacetic acid, a 4 carbon compound is formed when CO2 receives by PEP and then it converted into OAA, oxaloacetic acid. It is a 4 carbon compound. So this is the 2 marks question answers in intermediate, senior intermediate botany, first unit, chapter 2, photosynthesis.